collection. I have a lot of, stuff to go through and whatnot. Let me see here. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Had to, you know, change. Oh, another one? Say what? This, guys. The 90s, man. Look at this stuff. Beautiful stuff. I got this at a half price books, man. 1992. Look at that. You see that right there in the corner? 1992. Another book. I got 2 freaking books. Like, are you kidding me? The Robert Salazar? There's too much going on here, man. See, oh, look at this. Oh, man, so beautiful. Storm. We always love Storm. See, I just put my hand in the box and look. I grab a Storm. Crazy stuff. Let me see. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I got here. Okay. See, look. Got that X-Men 97. Beautiful. I love the show. Show's awesome. I've been watching the animated series, of course, but look at that. Got this. Got great characters on there. Look at this. Wolverine and the X-Men. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Got some modern stuff in here. Of course, Storm. Beautiful Storm. I need to get my hands out the glare. Look at that. Make sure you get the new series of Storm. Looks pretty awesome. Look at that. Resurrection of Magneto. All these books, man. Where do you get all these books from? So many books. See, look at this. It's so many Storm books. Why do you have so much Storm books? Great stuff right here, man. Beautiful stuff. Don't want to damage them either, man. Like most of these. Look at that. Wolverine and the X-Men. Guys, this is the collection, man. And I have so much more. Like, so much old stuff. Let me see. X-Men. Atlantis attacks. Too much going on here. Look at that. Magneto War. Beautiful books. Beautiful books. Comic books, guys. Comic books. Look at this Storm cover right here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, and I got some Superman. I got it. I can't say I got it all, but, I have a little something. Something. Got X-Men Classic. Look at that. Crazy stuff right there. Marauders. Look at that Storm right there. Marauders. Uncanny X-Men issue 119. Look at that. Oh, man. Beauties, man. Beauties. This whole box is full of great stuff. Look, what's next? The new Teen Titans. Look at that. Teen Titan comic books, man. Are you kidding me? Look at that. All right here, man. And I got more. Look at that. New Teen Titans issue 18. What? This is crazy stuff right here. It's mind-boggling stuff right here. Look at this. What's this? Uncanny X-Men issue 272. Look at this. Look at the beautiful artwork on here. I'm gonna have to position myself. Let me see. Look at that 271 Extinction Agenda. I don't want to bend these books a little too much. I'm not a fan of bending books or even looking at them. So look at that. Issue 2. Oh, man. Oof. See, that's what I'm saying. Man. Gotta be careful. Look at that. What if Captain America was elected president? Look at that. You got all the characters in the background in suits. Yeah. Neat stuff. Look at that issue 2. Look at that Storm. Oh, man. This is crazy. Beautiful book. Beautiful book. All these books are beautiful. That's why they're in here. All right, what's next? Look at that. Look at that. This came out back in the day. Look at that. Before the X-Men 97 show, of course. And it says 97 annual. Look at that. Got that 90s artwork, you know what I'm saying? The Uncanny X-Men, issue 337. A lot of X-Men books. I have a tremendous amount more. Look at that. Wow. Got some old stuff, man. The real deal. Look at this one right here. Man. The Avengers Shattered Heroes. Look, we got an X-Men on the cover. What else you got, Robert? What else? Look at that. We got Misty Knight, Captain America. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Great stuff right here, man. Look at this. Crazy. Crazy. I need to read this. You know what? Let me put this on the side. I forgot I had this book. I've been reading a lot of Daughters of the Dragon and stuff with Misty Knight in there. Oh, look at the... Oof, man, look at this. Let me see. What was that? Let me see. I have a... See, look at this. I have artwork, too. Look at that. Invincible. Looks interesting. Justice... Okay, here we go. Justice League. Look at that. The final chapter. Crazy. Crazy stuff. History of the DC Universe. This is a neat cover I got from Atomic Monkey Comics in the Katy area. Look at that. Fantastic Four. Issue 236. Look at that. Impressive stuff right there, man. Impressive stuff. What else we got? Issue 197 of Captain America and the Falcon. Look at that. Got the price upside down here. No, it wasn't $9. Probably was. I don't remember. Look at that. Marauders. Look at that cover. We got Storm right here. Ooh, lordy. Let me be careful with these books. Captain America issue 129. Look at that. That's how much I got it for. $8. Not too bad, huh? $8 for an old book. Incredible Hulk 316. Look at that. Hulk versus the Bi-Coastal Avengers. Probably the West Coast Avengers. Bi-Coastal. Alright, next. Got that Daredevil, man. Issue 175. Look at that. Beautiful book right there. Beautiful comic book. We got comic books here, man. Got a tremendous amount of comic books. Let's see. Look at this. Issue 147 of The Incredible Hulk. Are you kidding me? Look at the colors on this thing. Let's take a look inside. Let's take a look inside of this bad boy. Let's see. I haven't done this for this book, by the way. Look at that. Bag and board. You know, look at this. Let me see. Look at that. What year is this? 1972. The end of Doc Samson. Look at that. Comic books, man. Comic books. Crazy stuff. Got the leader there and all these other amazing people. Amazing characters and everything. You know, get you that quick peek into the book. 1972, issue 147, The Incredible Hulk. Okay, so you got some damages down there. Great stuff. Give you that little sneak peek, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. Look at that. If America is to live, the Hulk must die. Look at that. I like the title. Looks really neat. Crazy stuff. All right. So, let me see. What was I? I need to keep track of where I get the books from. Let me see. It's usually like the last book I touched. All right. Oh, here we go. Now we're back. Fantastic Four, issue 237. Look at that. Wow. Amazing stuff. All right. This is... Okay. Got that. The Amazing X-Men, The Age of the Apocalypse. Look at their fits and everything. Wow. Good Storm's fit. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Oh, we got a raw book in here. Look at that. The Inhumans, issue number 2. Let's take a peek inside. See, what year is this? 1975. Look at that. Beautiful. Got Black Bolt, Medusa. Black Bolt is a menace. Look at that. He wasn't a menace in the Doctor Strange movie. You know, so-called smartest man in the world. They had to give it up, huh? Got that Daredevil. You know what I'm saying? Look, I didn't get this from Goodwill, but look how much they were selling it for. Jeez. $14.99. I think I got this from a Half Price Books. I may be wrong. But look at this. Got Black Widow and Daredevil on the cover. Beautiful stuff. We're talking comics today, man. Comic books. Okay. Got Gambit, issue number 2. I don't know what year this is. Looks pretty neat. Fantastic Four, issue 347. Look at that. Got Mole Man. Got a Squirrel. Squirrels, I guess. Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, Hulk, and, you know, the Fantastic Four. Look at that. Fantastic Four, issue 348. Neat cover. You know, with the Spider-Man on there. Got that Reign of Superman. Of the Supermen, excuse me. There's like multiple copies of this book. This is like a cutout. Yeah. Pretty neat. The Avengers, issue 237. Got Rhino, Spider-Man, and Captain, well, at the time, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Star Fox, She-Hulk, and Electro, and some other interesting people on there. Neat book. There we go. Got Invaders, issue 7. Look at that. The Baron Blood. Oh my goodness, got some old school characters on there. Look at that from back in the day. Beautiful book right there. Black Panther, issue 26. Look at that. Secret Seduction and Storm. They all got to start with S, huh? Pretty neat. All right, what's next? Fantastic Four 160. As you can see, this is a little out of order. Pretty much out of order. Look at that. Pretty neat, though. Oh, you know, Storm issue 1, of course. Just came out this year. Year's about to end. Beautiful cover. Beautiful character. Look at this. Next, we got another Storm, and we also got Daredevil on the cover. We got a Stormbreakers cover right here. Beautiful book. Oh, look at that. Iron Fist issue 18. Look at that. I was grabbing these because I got the first appearance of Iron Fist. Yeah, which is hidden in the back somewhere. I know where it's at. Issue 13 of Iron Fist. Kung Fu action in the mighty Marvel manner. Got old stuff here. Old stuff, man. Look at that. Issue 135 of The Incredible Hulk. For Kang to conquer the Hulk must die. Look at that. Wow. Pretty neat stuff. Got old Kang in here, man. Oh, we got some iconic looking art right here. Issue 200 of Captain America. Look at that. Neat book. Nice cover. Got Captain America and Sam Wilson on there. Falcon. Oh, we got another Storm right here. Issue number 8. Of course. Got another Storm. Got that issue 15. I think I was looking through these. Oh, here we go. Got issue 275. You got Stan Lee and She-Hulk on there. That's a Neat book. Of course, you know, loves She-Hulk and everything. Look at this Storm one. I think this is like a 1 out of 25 print of Storm. Great looking cover right here. She got a motorcycle. Look at that. Oh, look at this one right here. This Black Panther cover right here of Storm. This is actually it's a pretty rare book. This is like a $30 book right here of this Storm book. Beautiful book. Oh, next we got, look at this, the transition, Metamorpho issue 5, man. Look at this, Superman DC National Comics, Metamorpho. He's also going to be in the in the Superman movie, so hopefully we'll see how it goes. Like, it'll be good and everything. Look at that, Death of Wolverine, Storm. Oh man, look at this, issue number 4. Great book. Let me be careful. Like I said, I gotta be careful. Oh, okay. Got X-Force issue 19. Look at that. Crazy book. I think I got this for like $1 or something. So we got some, of course, some 90s art and all that great stuff. Look at that. I don't want to lose track of where I'm at. I think I'm right there. Okay, yeah. All right, so look at that. Had to run into a raw book in here. I have to show you guys. Look at the art back in the day, man. Crazy stuff. Look at that. Who's that, Farrell? Got some old characters. This was back in the good old days, man. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Neat stuff right there. The Dream. Okay. Let me see. I was right here. Okay. Look at that. Uncanny X-Men issue 160. This is the original storyline of the X-Men. Yeah. The Uncanny. Volume 1. Look at this. Issue 128. Look at this. Look at that. Beautiful book right here. Issue 128. Wow. Wowzers. 242. Inferno X-Men. Look at that. Got X Factor fits on there. Let me scoot up a little bit. Alright, there we go. We got that Volume 2, Issue 2 Jim Lee cover. Let me move this right there. There we go. Look at that. Got Magneto on there. And of course, Professor Xavier. Always struggling. Black Panther issue 4, man. Jack Kirby. 1977. Clean, crisp copy, man. Crisp and clean. Look at that. Jack Kirby. See the Jungle Avenger in battle with the Collectors. This is a clean cover, man. Crazy book. I got this from the Comic Vault. All right, next. Got some, looks like we got some X Factor right here. If I can get it out, I'm gonna have to, what's that? X Factor issue 35. Neat stuff. All right, if I can, oh lordy. Listen to that. There we go. We got issue 240 of the Uncanny X-Men. It says Inferno X-Men, but it's part of the, the original storyline. Uncanny X-Men. Got Mr. Sinister and a bunch of characters. Inferno X-Men 243. Look at that. Beautiful. We talking beautiful comics today, but guys, look at this. This is like second or third one. I got one signed by Jim Lee. Still waiting for it to come into the mail. Got it graded and all that stuff. Beautiful book. Action Comics 491. Got Superman on there. Look at that. Oof, hold on. Wait a minute. I need a bookmark. Look at this. Action Comics issue 438. Look how old this is. Let me see. Ooh. Believe it or not, we got this for $1. Let me see. I am right there. Got this for $1, man. At Dimensions. 1974. And this is issue 438. My gosh, dude. Superman. This is super. This is a super book. Look at that. The first storyline of Superman Action Comics. Incredible stuff. Look at that. We got Superman without the cape in here. Look at this. Beautiful stuff. As you can see, I'm obsessed with comic books. Look at that. Old, man. Old stuff. Look at the pages and stuff. These are treasures, man. Look at the ads in the back. Action Comics. Look at that. Okay. Where did I left off? I think, oh, it went away. I left off right. Here we go. Got another Daredevil. I got a ton of Daredevil. Issue 219. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. If you have any questions, let me know, man. 242. Look at this Daredevil. Comic books, man. Comic book collection. Craziness. Let's see. What's this? Oh, this is a blank, I guess. I'd have to put a book in there sometime. One of these raw books needs back and board, so look at that. Wolverine. Marvel Comics presents Wolverine issue 45. Say what? Shadowbirth. Look at that. Got issue 35 of the X-Men. This is volume 2. Volume 2, issue 35. Great stuff. Oh, Secret Wars issue 8. You got Mohawk Storm. Let me see. I thought I saw Mohawk Storm in there. But look at that. You got some crazy characters in here, man. Got villains on the page. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. There's Mohawk Storm. Issue number 9. Number 9. Are you kidding me? Look at this. They're all fighting Galactus. Secret Wars. Hey man, almost all of these are first print. There we go. Issue number 3 of Secret Wars. Oh man, I'm almost done collecting all these. I already have the full Crisis. I might run into that later on in here. Look at that. Issue 12. Oh man. I was finally able to get this one. I just need the one where it shows Doctor Doom's face is kind of like, falling off, like melting, like his mask. I'm pretty sure Robert Downey is going to be looking like this in the movie. Who knows? Crazy book. All right, next, issue 5. Look at that. Of Secret Wars, the original. There's too much going on here, man. Oh, what do you know? Star Wars issue 5. Were you expecting that? This is the oldest Star Wars book I currently have. Issue number 5. Some pretty good material right there. Look at that. Issue number 8 of Star Wars. Look at that. We only have Luke Skywalker in the corner box art right there. Oh, here it goes. Another one. X-Men issue number 1. Volume 2. Of course. I did a drawing of that. A quick sketch of that. Not really a quick sketch. Took me like an hour or so. Look at that. Issue 164 of Daredevil. I have so many Daredevils. Whew. Issue 197. Look at that beauty. Daredevil. Great character. 213. Great stuff. 260. Look at that. 260. They're just sitting here collecting that dust, man. Avoiding sunlight. 207. Look at that bad boy. Okay, got 189. Great art. It is raining outside. It's been a while since it's been raining. Here, let me see. 201. So many books. And look at this bad boy. Were you expecting that? Yeah. Amazing stuff. Beautiful. Look at that. And look, I have all four, man. Issue number 1, volume 2. Volume 2, look at that. 90s. The crazy introduction of the 90s. Okay, got this raw book, issue 15. Look at that. Captain America. Look at that. Doctor Strange, issue 41. Wakanda, look at that. Wakanda issue 1 with Shuri on there. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. This is just too much going on here. Look at that. Crazy book. Beautiful book. Got another Black Panther issue 1. Got Shuri variant edition on there. Got another Shuri. This is Ultimate Black Panther issue 5. Star Wars issue number 9. Look at that. Look at that. It just passed Halloween, okay? Halloween just passed, but issue 16 of Werewolf by Night. Look at that. Crazy books right here. Look at this. Werewolf by Night, issue 29. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Issue 29 of Werewolf by Night. Like, this, it just goes on. Look. Issue 18. Look how old this one looks. Man. Issue number 12. Number freaking 12, man. Clean book. I got those at half price books, man. If you're trying to collect comic books and you're trying to, look for them for like not that bad of a price, I mean, you can still look at half price books. They have comic books. Look at that 1029 Action Comics. It's like a modern looking book. Look at that. Jim Lee cover, Superman issue 204, man. 204. We got a Reign of Superman. Look at that. Got Cyborg Superman and the Eradicator on there. Pretty neat. Got another Reign of Superman. Look at that. Great book. Got Uncanny X-Men issue 360. Oh shoot. Was that like a 90s book? Okay. Next I have so much. The Amazing X-Men. This is like the Age of the Apocalypse. Great stuff right there. Beautiful books right here, man. Look at that. We got first appearance of Omega Red. Look at that. Jim Lee cover. Look, first Omega Red. You see his hand right there. Look at that. First print, first appearance. Look at that. Your boy has... I don't have it all. Like I said. We got Inhumans versus the X-Men. Look at that. Black Bolt and Magneto. Oof, that's crazy. Crazy book right there. Beautiful book. Uncanny X-Men issue 144. Look at that. Beautiful book. I have so many Uncanny books. We got the Infinity Crusade. Got this for $1. Look how beautiful that is. Look at this. Look, with the lighting and everything. Crazy looking book, yo. Okay, we got issue 288 of Uncanny X-Men. Got Bishop on the cover. Was he a warrior, madman? Look at this. Savior, X-Men. Crazy. Crazy stuff. I got so many books here, man. It's just like, I hope I'm not boring you, because it's a lot. I'm pretty sure I am. Crazy. That Uncanny X-Men issue 139. Wow. Got issue 171 of the Uncanny X-Men. Beautiful. 172. You know, your boy has so much Uncannies. This is like nothing. I have so much more. Like, I have a whole box full of X-Men. Look at that. 191 of the Uncanny X-Men. Yep. Yes, sir. 248. Beautiful. Did Havoc kill Storm? Nope. Got 249 of the Uncanny X-Men. Look at that. This is a workout. We got some Eve books here. Some Eve. Here's another Daredevil against Ultron, issue 275. Got an X Factor number 2, man. X Factor number 2. Look at that. I got this from, I think, All-Star Comics, if I'm not mistaken. Look at that. Black Panther. Look at this. Issue 15. Got Storm on the cover. Wow. This is great stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. Okay, got Action Comics, issue 49. Look at that. What else I got here? Look at that. Uncanny X-Men 162. Like, I have so much going on here, man. This is just, like, this is, how would you say? This is just the tip of the iceberg. That's what they say, tip of the iceberg. Look at that, 156, issue 156. So, yeah, my wife and I, we've been, we've been collecting and all that stuff. We've been kind of stuck below. I'm talking about, like, the issues below, like, issues below 100 is just, it's so hard to find, you know? Especially for a good price, because they're, like, very high in price. Look at that, 151. Issue 151 of the Uncanny X-Men. Look at that. Great stuff right here. 157. Man. Got Phoenix on the cover. I don't have the one where Phoenix dies or anything like that, where Cyclops is, like, holding her. Like, I have the Jean Grey one, but, like, when the Dark Phoenix is, like, done for, yeah, I don't have that one. Look at that, Superman issue 235. Like, wow. See, it says DC Superman right up here. Unbelievable stuff, man. Unbelievable. Could you believe that? That got Action Comics 477. Unbelievable. We have some more Eve books. I need to get to reading them. Got a bunch of Eve books. Yeah. So that's the first box. I hope you were amazed. That first box, I have another I have 6 other boxes, man. So let me go ahead. Bear with me. I'm going to move this box and show you the next one. So you ain't got to do a drum roll or anything like that. I have plenty of books. Hopefully you are amazed by them, of course. Let me show you these bad boys. Well, I'll show you later. Okay. All right. Here's this other massive case I have here. Oh my gosh. Why do you collect so many books? Like, it says $1 on there. It doesn't mean I'm selling them for $1. It was for a random skit I did. All right, let me back up just a hair. Not really. Okay. All right. So the first one, we got Nubia, issue 6, Trial of the Amazons. Got Queen on there, man. Look at that. We got another Nubia, 1 of 6. I have this is 1 of 6. Let's see. Nubia and the Amazons, issue 3. Great cover. Beautiful cover. I do have her first appearance, first print, all that, blah, 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 of the Captain America. Look at that. Incredible stuff, guys. What else we got? Daredevil, issue 30. I had to get this one. I saw this on a poster. And when I saw the book, I was like, yo, I have to get this book. Literally, the poster sold the book for me. Next, issue 2 of the New Mutants. The New Mutants, yo. Look at that. Incredible. We got Street Fighter. Look at that. Were you expecting that? Street Fighter Legends, Chun-Li. Her and Sagat on the cover. Crazy. Got Udon Comics. Next. Storm. Oh, man. Gotta love Storm. Extreme X-Men Savage Land number 3. Chris Claremont story. Incredible stuff. Got Street Fighter issue 13. I do have the first appearance of the Street Fighters on a comic book. I do. Your boy has a bunch of. We got Marvel Voices. This is a free comic book day book. We got Classic X-Men issue 18. Look at that. Incredible stuff. Got Magneto on the cover. Scarlet Witch issue 1. This is a neat art of Scarlet Witch. It's not too bad. It looks really good. They put a lot of work into that. Issue 281 of Captain America. Got him and Bucky on there. Got issue 18 of the Uncanny X-Men. I think this is like a special or promotion thing. I don't know. But it says annual on there. There you go. It's an annual book. Got Starfire issue number 4 from the Tales of the New Teen Titans. Look at that. Starfire. We got another Starfire issue number 2. Yep, Starfire from Teen Titans. Look at that. Comic books are amazing. Got issue number 4 of the Falcon. 4 in a 4-issue limit series. Okay. The New Mutants number 8. Look at that. New Mutants issue 23. Uh-oh, is one stuck behind here? Probably. New Mutants 38. Look at that. I was never a really huge fan of the X-Men until I started learning more about them, and now I'm just like, oh yeah, the X-Men are awesome. Because I'm an Avengers person, so... Look at that. Was that Agatha right there? Issue 110 of Fantastic Four. Look at the colors on this thing. This is old. This is not new. Look, there's no barcode or anything like that on here. No newsstand or anything like that. This is a crazy book right here. Thanks to Cards and Comics Connection and Conroe. Look what we have here. Facsimile of the first appearance of the incredible members of the X-Men. Got Colossus, Storm, Nightcrawler, and, you know, some amazing people. Crazy book. I wish I had the first appearance. We got this Alex Ross art. It's, what's it called? Of issue 1, volume 2 of the X-Men. As you can see. Look at that. Beautiful books. Look at that more. Beautiful. I love saying that word. Oh, here's the best one. Look at that. Serious art right there. All right, next. Thor, issue 308. Got this from Torpedo Comics in Las Vegas. All right, next. You got The Adventures of X-Men. Got Storm on the cover. Look at that. Some other great people. Pretty neat looking art. I think we got this from Third Planet. Oops, excuse me. Next, issue 33 of the New Mutants. Issue 238 of the Uncanny X-Men. Look at that. That's like a duplicate. We have the others in like bags and boards. See, we got more duplicates. So you already seen this one, 240. See, we got duplicates, yo. Duplicates of these books. Issue 235. You go to like your LCS, your local comic book shop. They're gonna have some pretty good books there. Look at that. Well, I hope they do. The Falcon issue 2. Got Sentinel carrying the Falcon. Interesting. Issue 313 of Uncanny X-Men. It just goes on and on and on. Look at that. Classic X-Men issue 20. What else we got here? Classic X-Men issue 12. It's like the first issue, but they replaced the characters as well. The only character that's still there is Magneto and Cyclops. The others were replaced by the new X-Men. Oh, we got Youngblood, Rob Liefeld. I got like a few of these. I should read them since I have a few of them. Look at that. Youngblood. Should put it to the side. No, I'll keep it out. Yeah. Youngblood. Yeah, so much stuff. Got classic X-Men, Cry for the Children. Wow. Motley Crue. Oh my goodness. Was supposed to be LL Cool J? LLBJ? Interesting. Classic X-Men. X-Men Gold, issue 2. Got Old Man Logan and Storm. Liz Storm. Issue 5 of the X-Force. Look at that. Who's that? Pyro? I think that is Pyro. Yeah. Classic X-Men issue 10. Oh, we got Storm crying there. It's very sad. X-Force issue 6. Shatterstar. Okay. X-Force issue 7. Got Cable on there. Got some great characters. X-Force issue 8. Look at that. Was that Domino? Crazy characters. Got X-Force issue 9. Some crazy characters, man. Let me see. You got some Raw books here, I think. Look, I already have this one. Issue 15 of X-Men Red. My wife tends to buy duplicates of Storm. Green Lantern, The Blackest Night. Well, the Blackest Night series. I heard it was a crazy comic book series. Oh, look. Disney Villains Scar. We got some Disney books in here, man. Look, Scar again. Issue 4, look at that. What's next? Got Starfire, issue 1. It's like more of like a modern book. Looks like the book I showed you guys earlier. Got Detective Comics, issue 455. Look at that. Wow. Wowzers. Batman, issue 274. Mind-boggling books, guys. Look at that. Mind-boggling books. Oh, here's a crazy book right here. My Oldest Action Comics, issue 319. 319, man. The Condemned Superman. Wow. Old book. Ooh, my throat getting dry. Ooh. Okay. Got the Mighty Avengers issue 347. X-Men annual, supersized manual, annual. 64 pages. Look at that. Incredible book. Incredible books. Oh, look at this one. Issue 378. Wow. Of the Uncanny X-Men. Age of Apocalypse. Man. These books, these are some serious books, man. I got serious books. But these books, like I said, this is a tip of the iceberg, man. Look at that. 353. Let me move a little faster. Got classic X-Men again. Issue 47. Got Kitty Pryde there. X-Men and the Micronauts. This thing is too tight in here, the books. X-Men Gold. They say that's the best X-Men team. X-Men, well, Uncanny X-Men issue 193. Look at that. Special double-sized issue. Look at that. X-Men 85. What the heck? Yeah. It's like a bag in the board within a bag in the board. None of my business. Maybe I should take that out. See, like I have so much stuff, like so much of these. Like I'll be forgetting, man. Yeah, let me take this out. Yeah, that could be used for something else. For a book. You know what I'm saying? A raw book. Let me see if I can get this bad boy out. Classic X-Men issue number 11. Look at that. Okay, let me try to put this back in there if I can. Woo! The struggle is real. Look at this. Issue 69 of X-Men. Classic X-Men. I think that's Storm. Who are they? The Brood? I don't know. I'm slacking, obviously. We have the Aurora series before the Storm. Okay. When she was a child. Look at that. More Aurora before the Storm. More Storm. If I can get these. They're like stuck together. There we go. Daredevil issue 295. Crazy stuff right there. Oh, another Before the Storm. Aurora. Oh my gosh. Fan of Storm, I can barely pronounce her name. Aurora, there we go. 297 of Daredevil. Oh yeah. And then 298. Look at that. Crazy books. And I know you see that Infinity book right there. I don't want to damage these. I feel like I am. Look at that. Infinity War issue 1. Look at that. I do have some Infinity Gauntlet books. But I found this beauty, and I was just like, why not? We got this from Terps Toys and Comics in Temple, Texas. My birth town. We got it. Look at this. Absolute Superman. Say what? Yeah. Have this hidden in the comic book stash. In my secret stash. Got X-Men issue 9. Look at this. Issue 60. This is volume 2. Issue 60. Look at that beautiful Storm cover. So many Storm books. See, look, X-Men Red, issue 11. What's next? What's next, you guys? What's next? So much more. Issue 10, look at that. Crazy characters, including Storm. Issue number 2, X-Men Red. Incredible. What's this? Peach Momoko. Look at that. X-Men Red. Beautiful cover. Issue number 1 with Storm on there. I need to. These books you see in here have not been read. Like almost all of them have not been read. Look at that. Issue number 1 again. X-Men Red. Variant covers. Beautiful variant covers. Another one. Crazy fits, man. Crazy fits. Got another spare bagging board here. Basically organizing this. Issue 17 of Uncanny X-Men. Look at that. Annual. Beautiful. Beautiful. Woo! See how stressful this. I'm struggling, man. Got Ghost Rider, issue 11, 2099. Let me see. Got this bad boy. Okay. Static, season 1. Look at that. Static Shock, guys. Look at this. Season 1. This is a more modern issue of Static Shock. Falcon, issue number 3. The Falcon. Another Static Shock, issue number 2. They need to make a movie, man. They need to make a movie. Static Shock. I'm telling you, it'll do well. Look at this beautiful Storm. Right here, issue number 1. Look at that. Great stuff, man. We have great comic books here. Let me see what's next. Look at that. Avengers Illuminati. Say what? Yes, Avengers Illuminati. Incredible stuff right here. Got treasures in this thing, man. Look. If I can get this one out. Flash issue 220. Look how old this is. Issue 220. Are you kidding me? Look at this. What's next? Issue 252 of the Flash. It just goes on and on. Look at that. Adventure Comics issue 370. Wow. Look at that. And we got, let me see, X-Men, Fall of X, issue 26. Look at that. Beautiful book. This one, Tony and Emma Frost, they get married. Let's see, look at that. See the Avengers side and the X-Men side. Okay. We got a facsimile of Superman issue 1. Look at that. All in full color. Move this out the way. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful books, guys. Beautiful books. Your boy ain't playing. Let me cook, man. Oh, we got some raw books right here. Uh-oh. Look. Oh, Action Comics 585. And let me see if I can carefully get this book right here. I think this is another Action Comics. Action Comics, Superman versus Booster Gold. Look at that. So many books here, man. It's eye candy. Too much eye candy going on here, man. All right, next book I got. This is DC Presents. Let me see. Yep, DC Comics presents Superman and the Atom. Look at that. It's a nice cover. Nice book. Okay, look at that. Issue 590 of Action Comics. Incredible. Issue 8 of Superman versus the Legion of Superheroes. Issue 586. You got Orion versus Superman. Incredible. Incredible stuff, man. Avengers 224. Look at that. Beautiful. Issue 293 of Fantastic Four. Pretty fantastic. Got She-Hulk on the cover. And then you got She-Hulk getting kicked in the face. Issue 284. Fantastic Four. Pretty fantastic, huh? The World of Krypton, issue 1. Look at that. It's a neat book. I read them like years ago. It's crazy how time flies. Issue number 3 of the Man of Steel. Look at that. Issue number 6 of Man of Steel. Got a bunch of Superman stuff. Look at this. This is volume 1, issue 290 of Superman. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Yep. Definitely not. Okay. Action Comics, issue 431. Look at that. Some old stuff. Yo, this is crazy, man. Got Action Comics 433. And we got this is volume 1, Superman issue 308. I think I got this from Space City Comics. Okay, got Jimmy Olsen, issue 132. And we got the first appearance of Bloodsport here. Superman, issue number 4. This is the guy that Idris Elba played in Suicide Squad. Yeah, look at that right here. First appearance, first print. He plays for keeps. Okay, next I have Lois Lane, Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane, issue 93. Look at that. And I have a reprint of Invincible. I should read this. Let me put this to the side. I've been putting books I should read on the side. Got Static, issue number 6. Incredible stuff. The new Teen Titans, issue number 4. And we have Street Fighter swimsuit special. Yeah, let me put this back in there. Got Star Wars issue number 21. Look at that. Oh, look at this cover. Look at this. This is a Black History Month variant. X-Men issue number 8. Got Storm on there. Beautiful cover. Beautiful, beautiful. And there's more. Let me see. Issue number 5 of the new Teen Titans. Issue number 6 of the new Teen Titans. Completely. I'm almost done with the new Teen Titans. Issue number 7 of the new Teen Titans. I just have so much stuff, man. I got issue number 8 of the new Teen Titans. Issue number 9. Look at that. That's a neat cover. They're all like puppets. I think that's neat. Funny. Alright, what else? We got issue number 11 of the new Teen Titans. And let me see, which one is this one? Let me see if I can put this one back. Jeez, I was on a roll. Issue number 12 of the new Teen Titans. Clash of the Titans. What is this? What is going on down here? Maybe because something is in the way. Let me see. That's much better. All right, this one. Got issue number 13 of the new Teen Titans. See Cyborg, Robin, Kid Flash, and all those great people. Okay. Already did that one. All right, this one is issue 16 of the New Teen Titans. Look at that. Beautiful. Issue 17 of the New Teen Titans. Look at that. Crazy stuff, man. New Teen Titans, freaking X-Men, and all that stuff. I haven't even touched an Avengers book, I think. New Teen Titans issue 19. Incredible. Incredible. Issue 20 of the New Teen Titans. Oof, I'm a little hungry. Excuse me. Okay. Issue 23 of the New Teen Titans. Got Black Fire on there. Her sister. Look at that. I think it's her first appearance. They got first appearance and all types of stuff in here. The New Teen Titans issue 24. New Teen Titans issue 28. I think this is no, that's not the first appearance of Tara. But I do have her first appearance somewhere in here. Issue 29 of the New Teen Titans. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Issue 30 of the New Teen Titans. When she joins them, I guess. Yeah, I'm a Raven fan. I like Raven. Issue 32 of the New Teen Titans. Just so much, man. So many books. Issue 40. This is the last issue of the New Teen Titans. His name is Brother Blood. Alright. So that's that box right there. Woo! This is a workout, man. I need some water. You know, I need some water, man. On to the next box. Oh man. I ain't sweating, but dang. That was a crazy box. Okay. Now for the next box. I obviously don't know what's inside. I kind of do once I start looking at them. Well, showing you guys, but this is box number 3 of Crazy Comics. Hopefully I don't break my back. Jeez. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. Look at this. You got Sins of Sinister box right here. Let me see. Another tight dealio of comics. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Because I am. All right, here we go. Okay. First one. Got Classic X-Men issue 91. Let me scoot this back just a hair or more. Look at that. Pretty neat. Okay. Got issue 295 of Uncanny X-Men. It's a raw book. No bag and board. Okay. Got Daredevil issue 199. Whoops. Let me put that back. Move the camera just a bit. Let me move it. There we go. That's better. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful books, guys. This is box numero 3. Look at that. Fantastic Four, issue 235. Look at that. Very old. I like the bag and board for that one. It's pretty neat. Look at that. Issue 149 of Daredevil, The Man Without Fear. Beautiful book. Here's an Avengers issue 324. Look at that $1 book. I think it was $1. Okay. Fantastic Four issue number 300. Look at that. Crazy stuff, yo. The Avengers issue 336. Captain America issue 368. Look at that. Magneto. Oof, that must be tough. How does Captain America defeat Magneto? Look at this. Look at this. This came with the stickers, man. Look at these these are like Man of Steel stickers right here. Of course, Superman. Look at that. Daily Planet book. I just have these stickers still attached. Got Lobo on there and Superman. Pretty amazing. See if I can put it. Oh shoot! Oh, there we go. I was scared for a second. I couldn't put it back in there. Oh, we got some more Raw Daredevil books. I should bag and board it. Okay, another Raw Daredevil issue 286. Look at that. The Man Without Mercy. See, look at that. Comic books, guys. Comic books. The boy has an addiction. Issue 337 of Fantastic Four. Look at that. Got beauties, man. Got beautiful books. Incredible Hulk issue 329. Look at that. Crazy books. Got issue 360 of the Incredible Hulk. The New Teen Titans issue 25. Got DC books too. Plenty of DC books. Oh, Avengers issue 283. Look at that. Neat book. Got Daredevil issue 209. People begging for help. Look at little kids begging for help there. Okay. Oh, we got Christmas Daredevil. Merry Christmas Daredevil. And you got Kingpin. Look at that, issue 253. Look at that, issue 380. The Incredible Hulk. Issue 382 of The Incredible Hulk. Here we go, Reign of Superman. What's that, issue 687? The Last Son of Krypton is back. Incredible. Crazy stuff. Alright, what's next? We got another Reign of Superman. Look at that. Issue 501. So there's a poster in there. Probably gone. Another one. We got the Steel. Look at Superman, the Man of Steel. Reign of Superman. Crazy book. So you got this one, and the blue one. You already saw the blue one earlier. Blue one is in the other box. Look at that. 358. Got the gray Hulk right here, man. The Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk 388. Crazy stuff. Incredible Hulk 385. Crazy books. 274. Got Rogue. Hence, got Nick Fury. Some interesting people on there. Storm has just short hair in that book. Uncanny X-Men 258. Look at that. Beautiful book. So many books. We got Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants. Got a variant edition. I think this is a variant edition. Got the old Storm right there. Alright, next we got Fantastic Four issue 205. Just goes on and on and on and on and on. 244 of Daredevil. Look at that. Issue 239 of Daredevil. Superman and the Man of Steel. Look at that, Dakota looming. Look at that, worlds collide. Crazy stuff right there, yo. We got a Judgment Day, X-Men Red. Got Storm on there got the Magneto helmet there on the ground. You got another Storm in the Brotherhood of Mutants. Storm is not on the cover. That looks like Odin. I may be wrong. It's probably not Odin. Got Uncanny X-Men issue 343. Superman issue 291. X-Men 445. Look at that, Uncanny X-Men. What else we got? Amazing Spider-Man issue 283. Uh-oh, we're touching base on the Amazing Spider-Mans. The original storyline. The new Teen Titans Siege issue 35. Got new Teen Titans issue number 10. Storm number 1, got a blank cover. Should draw something on there myself. Got Storm issue 10. Crazy book. Superman in Action Comics, of course. You got Supergirl there. Oh, Supergirl, excuse me. Supergirl in Action Comics. I said Superman. Got Man of Steel issue number 4. The Adventures of Superman part 2 of 3. Got Batman on the cover. Street Fighter issue 1, Omega. X-Men Unlimited issue number 2. Incredible. Got X-Men. This is volume 2, issue 14. Got Apocalypse in the background. Got Strife here. Got issue number 15. Look at that. Got trading card featuring Strife. Oh my god, I got cards. And they're just like not opened. I think, yeah. I haven't been opening these. They're just in the plastic. Oh, we got another complete set of Storm. Yep, my wife really loves Storm. Got another Kitty Pryde, issue 47. Interesting. Got Storm issue number 3. Got... oh my gosh, she got this again. X-Men Classic, issue 69. And I think there's a issue 70 back there. Yeah. Alright, got issue number 52 of X-Men Classic. And we got Storm again right here on the cover. Issue 51. Got Classic X-Men issue 19. Look at that. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Got another one of these. My wife, she just loves X-Men. We had a deal on those from Terps Comics and Toys in Temple, Texas. X-Men Classic issue 63. And we got 62 in the back as well. Got Rogue and Storm, of course. Stormy. Okay, Daredevil issue 240 and 243. Incredible books, incredible books. So many books. Daredevil issue 305. We got Spider-Man on the cover. And 302. Look at that. Got issue 15 of Star Wars. Believe it or not, look at that. Beautiful book. Beautiful books. Issue 13 of Star Wars. The collection goes on and on and on. Issue 14 of Star Wars. Unbelievable stuff right there. X-Men Unlimited, issue number 5. Look at that. The Incredible Hulk, issue 264. You heard girl, you heard children. Now Hulk will hurt you. Look at that. Don't mess with the Hulk. The Thing, his first solo series. Look at that, issue number 1. Alright. Issue number 1 of Cloak and Dagger. I heard Cloak and Dagger is really amazing in Marvel Rivals. Yeah, pretty neat stuff. That's pretty neat how they put them in the game, too, because they're pretty underrated. Issue 317. I think this is the oldest Action Comics I have. Issue 317 of Action Comics. Old book. Look at that. Another Action Comics issue 415. 415. Action Comics issue 484. Look at that. Robert, what's with all these Action Comic books? So many. X-Men versus Vampires. Oof. Storm as a vampire? Oh, man. She would probably be probably the strongest. That's too much. She's already an Omega level mutant. X-Men Gold. Look at that. Issue 35. Look at that. Issue number 1 of Black Panther. Got Storm on the front. I think this is a Peach Momoko cover right here. Beautiful book. Ultimate Black Panther, issue number 3. Yeah, issue number 3. Got Storm on there again. Neat stuff. What is this? It's another one. Oh, yeah. Got another X-Men Red Storm. Look at that. Jeez. Avengers issue 367. Got Josie and the Pussycats, issue 528. Look at that. Got Mark Waid, History of the Marvel Universe. Got Storm on the front page. And a bunch of other amazing women characters. Silver Surfer, issue 85. Woo! Batman Beyond. Look at that. I think it's like a second print, I think. It's like his first appearance, but it's like second print of Batman Beyond. What's next? What we got here? Ooh, Civil War. Look at that. Issue number 3. Look at that. I need to put that to the side. I need to bag and board that bad boy. Daredevil issue 328. This show's amazing. I got a good deal on Disney Plus. 323. Daredevil. 314 of the amazing Daredevil. The Man Without Mercy. The Man Without Fear. Okay. If I can get the next book here. Let me see. 333. Look at that. Gambit Daredevil. 331. Incredible stuff. 332. We got a milestone in history. Look at that. Amazing stuff right there. Street Fighter issue 11. Big Street Fighter fan. Love Street Fighter. Street Fighter Reloaded. Crazy comic books, man. Okay. Daredevil issue 315. The transition, man. The transition. Okay. Issue 317 of Daredevil. Look at that. 318 of Daredevil. The Incredible Hulk issue 317. Whew, my arm is in pain. You can tell. Whew. Issue 170 of The Incredible Hulk. Issue 95 of The Avengers. Issue 316 of Daredevil. Issue 319 of Daredevil. So many Daredevil books, Robert. I know. Issue 320 of Daredevil. Issue 321 of Daredevil. 322 of Daredevil. Look at that. Ooh, excuse me. Fall from Grace. Uh-oh. Kingdom Come. Look at that. I think this is issue 2 of Kingdom Come. Alex Ross art. Look how beautiful this is. They look like real people. Issue number 2 of Kingdom Come. What's this? Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 3. Uh-oh, we getting there. Number 3. Oh, look, another crazy event. Infinity Gauntlet, issue number 4, man. Wow. It says, come and get me. Beautiful cover. Beautiful art. Love it. Uncanny X-Men, issue 126. Let me scoot this bad boy up a little bit more. Look at that. I think this is the first appearance of Proteus. Look at that. X-Men, old X-Men stuff. Daredevil, issue 329. X-Men Classic. We got Storm. And we have issue 58 of X-Men Classic. Got Storm again. Yeah, beautiful character for the 100th time. Ooh, let me be careful. Robert, what are you doing? Okay, Action Comics, issue 597. Turn the camera a little bit. There we go. 597. Okay, Man of Steel, issue number 1. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Whoever subscribed, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Look at that. Beautiful book. Okay, The Man of Tomorrow, issue number 1, Superman. Whew. It's just so many books, Robert. So many freaking books. Okay. Issue 383 of Superman. Look at that. Crazy book. 383 of Superman. Okay. Superman, issue 356. These books are literally, like, every single one of these books you see here, were like, I have footage of these books in all the videos I've uploaded on YouTube. Just about 98% of the books. It's either in a short or it's in a regular video. 343 of Superman. Let me put this bad boy back in there. Issue number 1 in X-Men versus the Fantastic Four. Look at that. The Fantastic Four. Issue 285 of the Fantastic Four. Look at that. Beautiful. Issue 280 of Fantastic Four. Look at that. It says hate on there. Alright. Issue 254. 254 Fantastic Four. Let me see. Is it? Oh my gosh, is it the same Daredevil again? Oh yeah, it is. 316. I already have this one. Look at that. It probably came within the collection because I bought sets where it has like the books already. I already have in there. 294 of Daredevil. Look at that. Crazy stuff. More Daredevil, man. I have so much Daredevil. I have more coming your way, man. Look at this. Daredevil issue 289. Look at that. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. The Man Without Fear. Let me see. Daredevil issue 284. Look at that. Let me be careful. Let me see. Most of these books I have to be careful with. See. So we got issue 185. And then we have issue 194 of the Daredevil. And then we have issue 301 of Daredevil. No, excuse me, Incredible Hulk. Daredevil. And then we have The Mighty Avengers issue 255. We have Monica Rambeau on the cover. Great stuff there, as always. I'll slide these bad boys back in there. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. All right, cool. Got X-Men Classic, issue 85. Got Mohawk Storm on there. On and off the battlefield, man. She has the best fits. Hey, issue 283 of The Incredible Hulk. Got great characters there. All right, another X-Men Red. Got Storm on there. Beautiful Storm. Another duplicate copy, of course. X-Men issue 37. I don't know what volume this is. Got Storm and Colossus on the cover. Got X-Men issue 4. Look at that. Sikhism. It's a variant. Jeez. Look at this beauty. Fall of X issue 29. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The Avengers issue 268. Look at that. And we have, oh yeah, this one right here. Issue 227, Monica Rambeau. Look at that. The Avengers issue 227. Her testing her new powers. Look at that. Should get that graded. Good book. We have X-Men issue 166. Crazy book right there. Got Multiplicity. Look at this. Multiplicity Part 1. I had to get this book. Got this from Corca Comics in Florida. Miami, Florida. Look at that. Pretty neat. Got Superman from different universes and all that jazz. Look at that. Got Uncanny X-Men issue 268. Look at that. Jim Lee. I'm thinking I should have got that one signed by him. Issue 3 of X Factor. Look at that. All-Star Comics. I went to All-Star Comics in Nederland. Got that book. I think I did. I think it was from there. On this, oh yeah, I did. I got this from Comic Kingdom. Black Panther issue 17. Look at that. Crazy. Yeah, boy, it's crazy. Okay. All right. Got Storm issue number 1. Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants. Okay. Neat book right there. Whew. Then we have, oh, we have 2 copies. Oh, look at that. 2 copies. Beautiful. He got another Storm Brotherhood in the Brotherhood of Mutants issue number 1. Great cover. Nice fit with the helmet and everything. There we go. The original. And then another Storm issue 2. Look at that. What if Storm of the X-Men had remained a thief? Interesting. Looks like an interesting read as well. It's a raw book. Probably a bad guy in that one. Because she was a thief. Look at that issue number 4 of Storm. Look at this beautiful cover. It's just the Mohawk Storm, man. Like, come on. They went off. Look at this. Come on, man. Issue number 3 of Storm. Marauders, issue number 1. All right. And that does it for the... What's that, the 3rd box? Jeez Louise, dude. That was the 3rd box. Now on to the 4th box. The 4th box. Your boy has too many comic books, man. You know? Look, and this is not even in a box. You ready to see? Look at this. Look at this. Action Comics. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Action Comics. Issue 417. Look at this. 411. Look at that. Look how old this is. 410. Some really old stuff, Silver Age. 349. Just goes on and on. 422. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Great. And I have another box on the way right next to me. All right, let's move these bad boys over here to the side. All right, like I said before, bear with your boy because he has to grab the next one. So this is gonna take probably a minute or two, literally. All right, so let's move this big dealio out the way. Woo! Don't want to damage them either. Okay, and as you can see, that's another box right down there. All right, let me get the other one. So this one's gonna be full with some good stuff. You're gonna be like, oh wow, this is some good stuff. So let's see. Uh-oh, got a visitor. 1 second. Alrighty. Whoops. Okay. Cool. So on to the next box. You know, I got people ringing the doorbell and all that stuff. All right, here goes. The next box. Sorry about that, you guys. Oh, jeez. Comic books. Look at that. Here we go. Box numero cuatro, number 4. All right, these are crazy books right here. Well, excuse me. They're not super crazy books, okay? Got Batgirl, got issue number 1. I got Cassandra Cain. Look at that. Okay. Avengers issue 265. Look at that. Great stuff. Got issue 351. Got some raw books here of the Avengers. Not too bad. Okay. Issue 352. The Avengers. Fear the Reaper. Crazy. Issue 346 of the Avengers. Got Deathbird on the cover. All right. Got Black Panther. Got Shuri on the cover. Great character. Okay. Black Panther and the Crew. Thank my guy High Ground Comics for this book right here. Huge Misty Knight fan. I'm a huge Misty Knight fan. Okay, I just grabbed that one. Okay, got Shuri issue number 10. Look at that. Issue number 9, Shuri. Look at that. Got issue number 8 of Shuri. Okay. Issue number 7. Look at that. I've been reading those. Was it issue number 3 of Shuri? Okay. Issue number 4 of Shuri. Issue number 6. Got her and Miles on the cover. Great book right there. Yeah, I've been reading these. So, All-Star Superman issue number 2. Look at that. $4, not bad, huh? Look at this. Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 1. I had to get those, man. Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman. Got Blade. Yeah, issue number 1. That's explicit. I haven't opened it. Lethal Protectors issue number 1. Absolute Carnage, Lethal Protectors. Lethal Protectors issue number 2. Got Misty Knight, Iron Fist on there. They should go back together as a couple, to me. Issue number 3, Lethal Protectors. Look at that. Got Misty Knight, Iron Fist, Colleen Wing, and amazing characters on there. And we got Monica Rambeau, The Amazing Spider-Man. Was this issue number 2? Look at that. There's so many volumes and different things of Spider-Man. You got The Immortal Iron Fist, issue number 16. Yeah. Look at that. We got Cage number 3. Okay. Neat stuff. Okay. Got Daughters of the Dragon here. Amazing Spider-Man issue 78. 58. Okay. Okay. Got The Amazing Spider-Man Blood Hunt 2. Look at that. Lizard Spider-Man and Misty Knight. I need Daughters of the Dragon. That's what I need. Got Amazing Spider-Man issue 91. Got the new Storm. Look at that. This is new right here. Just came out. Issue number 2. These are my wife's books. Issue number 2 again. Variant edition. Okay. Look at that. Another issue number 2. Look at that. Another one. Issue number 2. Look at that. That's a nice cover. Got Black Panther, issue number 4. Got Shuri, Black Panther. Look at that on the cover. And I think Okoye as well. Got Creature Commandos, issue 1. It's going to be a great series. Batman Off-World. Of course, some modern books there. Modern touches there, you know what I'm saying? Static Season 1. Issue number 5. Great comics here. Alright, got Alpha Flight issue 45. Some Canadian superheroes. Number 38. Number 35. House of M issue 6. I need to get the other books of House of M. Here we go. X-Men Adventures issue number 3. Shadows in the Sky. Okay. X-Men Adventures number 5. Look at that. Got Storm on the cover. X-Men issue number 8. X-Men issue 9. All right, here we go. We got Facsimile of The Amazing Spider-Man issue 1. Look at that. Great book right there. All right. And we have Comics issue 508. If I can get this out. Action Comics 507. 436. $514. That looks familiar. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Brace yourselves. All right, this is more so the Amazing Spider-Man collection I have. Look at that. Issue 73. Showed this plenty of times. Beautiful book right here. Old. Look how old that is. Old stuff. Old books, man. Look at that. First appearance of Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, issue number 1. Look at that. First appearance of Spider-Man 2099. First full. Okay, we have Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 3. Web of Spider-Man, issue number 1. Look at that. The Last Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and the Uncanny X-Men, issue 150. Here's, I think this is a cameo where Miguel O'Hara was in the book. Look at that. Amazing Spider-Man, issue 365. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful books. Your boy got beautiful books for days. Amazing Spider-Man, issue 36. This is the 9/11 Amazing Spider-Man book. Okay, we have a Marvel team up featuring Spider-Man and Frankenstein monster. Okay, Marvel team up featuring Spider-Man and Tigra, issue 67. Beautiful book. Peter Parker and the Spectacular Spider-Man, The White Tiger Strikes. Controversial book. Okay, look at that. We got a Todd McFarlane, issue 16 of Spider-Man. X-Force joins Spider-Man. Beautiful Todd McFarlane cover. Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 3. Very thick book. Web of Spider-Man, issue 99. First appearance of Night Watch. Look at that. Look at this. It gets crazy, man. Spider-Man issue 50. I don't know what's behind here. I'm pretty sure it's a Spider-Man book and it's not coming off. Oh yeah, I know what's behind there. Issue 50 of Spider-Man. Look at that. You got Craven right there. Wow. Beautiful, huh? Issue 50. All right. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 63. Look at that. Old stuff. Old stuff, man. Old stuff. The original stuff. The original storyline. The Amazing Spider-Man. Oops. Amazing Spider-Man issue 74. Okay. The Amazing Spider-Man 172. Amazing Spider-Man 174. 175. 185. Ooh, if I can get it. 198. 208. 214 of the Amazing Spider-Man. 215 of the Amazing Spider-Man. 218 of the Amazing Spider-Man. Just crazy. It's all volume 1 of the Amazing Spider-Man. 233. Got Tarantula in there. 236. What's behind you? 241. I found this clean book at Half Price Books, by the way. Clean books, man. Oof, look at that. Damaged right there. 245. Ooh, I can't take this off. 247. What's behind this one? There we go. Oh, yeah. 254. Look at that. The first print. Ooh. Yeah. Dang. That's the sticky part. That's not letting me go through of that book. Let me put this bad boy back in there. So many books, man. Alright. Wow, that's crazy. 259 of Amazing Spider-Man. 261. 264. 267. 273. 277. 292. 297. Let me scoot this up a little bit more. Give my left arm a break. 302. 307. 328. If I can get this one. A bunch of Spider-Man books. 331 of The Amazing Spider-Man. 340. 343. 351, The Amazing Spider-Man. 356. 366. These are becoming like the much newer books. 367. 368. 371. 372. 388. 390. 391. Oh, 354. It was in order for a second. 357. 364. 373. 375. Look at that. 376. 382. 383. 385. This is a workout. 362. Oh, and we got to the Storms. Look at that, all 4 issues of Storm. Yep. Okay. Captain Marvel, issue number 1. First, I think that's, no, it's not our first solo series. Captain America, issue 333. New Mutants 99. Rob Liefeld cover. Captain America, issue 279. Look at that, X-Men, issue 18. X-Men, 60 Years of Uncanny, issue 16. X-Men Red. Let me see. Uncanny X-Men, issue 487. Is there something back here? Yep. And 488. Issue 14 of X-Men Red. The Incredible Hulk, issue 383. 384 of The Incredible Hulk. And we have Fearless. Got women on the cover. Got all 3. Look at that. Great characters right there. And the last one right there. Oops. And there's that box right there. That is box number 4. Your boy busting his butt right here. Okay. All right. So I'll go ahead and move on to box number 5. Number 5. But before I do, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna have to grab this right here. Yeah. Box number 5. It's a lot of books. I'm pretty sure I did my workout for the entire week. Your boy has been slacking. Yeah, your boy has been slacking. I need to get my how would you say? My cardio. I get my cardio out the way and all that stuff. But I wouldn't say this is cardio. I'm working on my arms. Yeah, so let me go ahead and show you guys the next box. Oh, I just have boxes behind me. Boxes for days, man. Okay. Let me do the bottom box before I get to that one over there. I need to. Okay. I need to get to this box right here. Put this one on top of that one. Okay. Awesome. Excuse this. Okay. Alright, let me move this. Move this dealio. So many books, man. So many. Like, Robert, you have so many freaking books. This is non-stop. A lot of you have been asking about my my collection and everything. And do like an entire video. I don't know if I'm probably going to separate this to 2 parts. Because, man, I have so much more. More, man. Alright. So, first one of this box. Issue 9 of the new Teen Titans. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at this beauty right here. We got Alex Ross Storm. Look at that. Beautiful book. That's like one of the first books we got when I started the YouTube channel. Look at that. Action Comics 592. We got Big Barda. And then you have Big Barda cheating on Mr. Miracle. Look at that, 593. Got that from Lubbock, Texas. Your boy traveled like a nutcase. Still am. Detective Comics issue 447. Pretty old stuff. Got Batman. This is a nice cover. I ain't gonna lie. Nice book. Okay, Crisis on Infinite Earths issue 11. You know. Oh Lord, it is pouring outside. Superman issue 178. I don't know if this is the oldest Superman I have. Or volume 1. Maybe. I don't know. Atomic Monkey Comics, guys. X-Men issue number 1. I don't know. Oh, The Exterminated. Interesting. Uncanny X-Men. Look at that. Pretty funny. Look at that. X-Men issue 79. I think this is volume 2 X-Men. Got Storm on the cover. Look at this. And we got a random Turok in here. Issue 11. Issue 54 of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. And I need some more. Because your boy is thirsty. That rain outside making me thirsty, man. Oh, man. That's fuel right there. Fuel to talk more. Okay, Peter Parker and the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 36. Peter Parker and the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 39. Yep, excuse me. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 115. Neat book right there. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man issue 67. Guys, this is box 5, okay? I literally forgot what box this was. Issue 57 of Spectacular Spider-Man. Uncanny X-Men, issue 163. Look at that bad boy. Looks neat. Beautiful book. Oh my goodness. Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 84. Look at that. Let me see. I got some more in here. Well, I got more. It's just sticking. Okay, Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 28. Issue 42, Spectacular Spider-Man. More images. Issue 53 of the Spectacular Spider-Man. Issue 33 of Spectacular Spider-Man. Crazy Books, Crazy Books. Issue 94 of the Spectacular Spider-Man. Thank you for liking the stream, whoever did. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Got 94. Issue 278 of this Spectacular Spider-Man. Daredevil, The Man Without Fear. I got 278. Issue 161 of the Justice League of America. Look at that. Crazy stuff. Another Turok, but this time it's issue number 1. The Dinosaur Hunter. Fantastic Four, issue 266. This is a nice color. Like, the colors and everything are nice. Okay, X-Men Unlimited issue. I don't know what number this is, but I just know it's X-Men Unlimited. Yeah, I think it's number 8. I don't know. Okay, Warlock and Infinity Watch, number 8. Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 35. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful books. All right. Cloak and Dagger, issue 18. Look at that. Gets Mephisto. Adventures of Superman. Well, Superboy, when he was a teen. Look how old this is. Issue 160. It's like, I think this is 1965, I think. Old stuff, old stuff. Oh, we got a random bag and board here. Let me take that out. Okay. X-Men issue number, well, X-Men 2099, issue number 1. Okay. Luke Cage, Power Man, issue 1. Look at that. I do have his first appearance graded. Issue number 3 of Cloak and Dagger. Okay, Uncanny X-Men. I think this is issue 331. Okay. Another Storm, issue 3. You're going to see Storm. Issue number 2 of Storm. And another issue 2 of Storm. Cloak and Dagger, issue number 2. Okay, Uncanny X-Men, issue 255. Okay, Fantastic Four, issue 283. Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants, issue number 3. Beautiful, as always. Number 3, again. Got Sense of Sinister, got Emma Frost cover. Issue number 1. Storm, look at that. Prelude of the Wedding of the Century. Issue number 3. Storm again. Look at that. bunch of Storm here. Got more Sins of Sinisters, Immoral X-Men, issue 1. Let me see, yeah, that one. Okay, Nightcrawlers, issue number 3. Sins of Sinister Saga, Immoral X-Men, issue number 1. Immoral X-Men number 2. Beautiful books. Immoral X-Men number 3. Sins of Sinister Dominion. Classic X-Men issue number 4. Beautiful Storm. Extreme X-Men. Look at that. Storm. As always. X-Men Red issue 1. Stormbreakers. Got another Storm cover here. Whew. Let me see if I can put this one right back in there. We have another Storm issue 2. Let me scoot this bad boy a little bit. Got Storm. Look at that, issue 1. Variant cover. Look at this one. I love this cover right here. Storm issue 1. Love it. X-Men Gold. Got Storm on the cover again. X-Men Gold. Beautiful Storm as always. Issue 33. Essentia signed by John Domayan, the drummer of System of a Down. This is his comic book series. Got a few signatures. Got Immortal X-Men. Beautiful Storm cover right here. Issue 1 of Giant Size X-Men Storm. Marauders issue 4. Look at this one, man. Marvel Anatomy variant. Issue number 2 of Storm, Brotherhood of Mutants. Wow, look at that. It's awesome. Marvel Anatomy variant. Okay, got this one right here. I don't know what issue this is, but it looks nice. Okay, Marauders number 3. Look at this one. Issue 11 of Immortal X-Men. Look at that. Let me put that one to the side. I need it for future reference or something. Okay. Uncanny X-Men 489. Got Storm in the thing. Oh boy, look at this. X-Men issue 11, Jim Lee cover. Well, Jim Lee art throughout the whole thing. Iconic book cover. Look at that. Right there. First print everything. Okay. Gambit, guest starring Storm, of course. Okay, we got more Storm. Let me see. Well, is she? I don't know. Oh, yeah, she's right there. In the corner, hiding. Okay. Legends. Black Panther Legends. That's when she first met T'Challa when she was young. X-Men Worlds Apart. Limited Series, issue 4. Got Storm on the cover, of course. You got Black Panther, T'Challa, and Storm on the cover. Beautiful. Okay. Uncanny X-Men 174. This is the book when Storm first, they introduced Storm with the Mohawk. Yeah. Crazy stuff. New Teen Titans issue number 3. There's a lot of Marvel that we just went through. Issue 22 of the New Teen Titans. Look at this iconic cover. Issue 174 of Iron Man. No. Let me see. Uncanny X-Men, issue 169. Okay, 108 of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Issue 26. This is the first appearance of Tara. Look at that. Of the new Teen Titans. Okay, Superman. Look at that. John Byrne Superman run. Issue number 1. Look at this, volume 2. Superman versus the Metallo. Infinity Gauntlet issue 6. Let me scoot this bad boy up a little bit more so you can get the full experience. Okay, beautiful books. Mighty Thor, issue 353. West Coast Avengers, issue number 1. Look at that. The West Coast Avengers. Got Silver Centurion, Iron Man fit. Okay, what's this? Oh yeah, we got a Gamora cover. Beautiful. Beautiful Gamora. Okay, got Daredevil issue 190. Captain America issue 299. Crazy stuff. Superman issue 262. Look how old that is. That looks really neat. The title looks nice and everything. Ultimate Black Panther issue 3. Enter Storm and Killmonger. Look at that. He's a star man. Look at that. Superman issue number 1. The actual book. Okay. Issue 263 of Superman. Look at that. Not bad. The Man of Molten Steel. Look at that. Uh-oh. Batman issue 256. Look at this. This is a thick book. This is old, man. Got this from Torpedo Comics. See, look at that. Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada. Missed that base. Would love to go back again. Don't know when, though. X Factor number 1. Look at that. Number 1 of X Factor. All right. What's this? X-Men number 1. Civil War 2. Look at that. Beautiful. World of Krypton, issue number 2. World of Krypton, issue number 4. Okay, World of Krypton, issue number 3. Uncanny X-Men, issue 179. Look at that. Just so many books, man. So many books, Robert. Why do you have so many books? Because I love this stuff. Issue 147, Uncanny X-Men. And we have swimsuit variant. We got Nubia on the cover. Nubia. Got another Black Panther with Shuri. Look at that. Fantastic Four, issue 227. Fantastic Four, issue 163. I think I found these at half-price books. Like, people be sleeping on half-price books, man. Issue 218 of The Incredible Hulk. Issue 226 of The Incredible Hulk. Issue 356 of The Incredible Hulk. Issue 238 of Daredevil. Great book. Looks beautiful. Look at that. Let me see. Oh, can't get it. Look at that. The new Storm. This is a variant edition, issue 1. Look at that. Storm and Doctor Doom. The Doom variant. Okay. Issue 1. Look at that. That is so nice, man. So neat. Another variant of issue 1. Okay. And look at this one. Look at that. Cards and Comics connection, man. Look at this. Got a holographic looking one there. All right. Got Ghost Rider. Issue 37. We have a crazy amount of raw books here. I'll call them raw books. So we got Ghost Rider. Neat book. We have got Wonder Woman 796. Black History Month variant of Nubia. X-Men Battle of the Atom. Pretty neat. Okay. X-Men 15. Okay. X-Men issue 1. Excuse me, 20. Regenesis. Got Storm and War Machine on the cover. I do have the first appearance of War Machine. Well, Colonel Rhodes, I do have that. That is in my crazy box. Let me see. I got issue number 2. Is this number 2? Yeah, issue number 2. It's X-Men and Clandestine. I don't know, boy. I can barely pronounce that word. Okay. See, here's number 1 right here. X-Men Clandestine. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this one. Got issue number 6 of Inhumans vs. X-Men. I actually like the Storm fit. The mullet and everything is pretty neat. And Wolverine and the X-Men. Look at that. Pretty neat. Got Wakanda Forever, issue 1. Look at that. Oh. I have 2 of them. I have 2 Wakanda Forever books. Look at that. And I have X-Men issue 25. I don't know what happened. Oh, yeah, look at this. X-Men issue 28. Neat stuff. X-Men issue 40. Look at that. So many books, man. Got She-Hulk 15. She-Hulk 15. James Bond Jr. What is that? And let me see. This is a local creator. The Glopel. Yeah. I should read it. Let me put that to the side. Put it over here. Look at this one. This Wonder Woman variant. Issue number 6. Got Nubia on the cover. It's like an animated, well, like an anime type of deal right there. Alright, cool. I'll leave that right there. Let me start on the next books that were right here. Ooh. Okay, that looks interesting. Okay. Okay, we got Crisis on Infinite Earths. Got issue number 1. Got a little, some smudge right there, right over here. Looks good though. And Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue 2. Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue 4. Let me see, did I skip one? No, I probably didn't. These look a little bent. Issue number 5 of Crisis on Infinite Earths. Issue 6 of Crisis on Infinite Earths. Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 175. Uncanny X-Men 129. This is a facsimile. See, it's $3.99. Yeah, it's because it's an old book, but it's not the the first print. Iron Man, Invincible Iron Man issue 4. You got Ironheart on there. X-Men issue 26. Magique issue 3. Supergirl issue number 1. And we have Power Corps. This is also a local artist as well. Gotta support them, Power Corps. Put that to the side because I gotta read it. Got it a while ago. Alright, let me put these. Okay, so that is box number 4, guys. Number freaking 4. Yes. Wait, let me see. 1, 3. No, what am I talking about? That's box number 5. Gosh, number 5. Okay, now to box number 6. Let's see. Alrighty, go ahead and move this bad boy over here. And, whew, you have no idea. My back hurts. Oh, jeez. But I gotta show you guys. Alright, let's see. Okay. Got the Extreme X-Men. If I can get it. Looks like this has some empty space. Alright. Box number 6, you guys. Number freaking 6. Okay. Alright, ready? Alright. Daredevil issue number 1. A variant edition. Got Daredevil and Echo issue number 1 as well. Invincible Iron Man issue 56. The Fear of Fengar, whoever that is. Look at this. Issue 158 of the Uncanny X-Men. Look at that. That's Rogue. Issue number 267 of Uncanny X-Men. Issue 241 of the Uncanny X-Men. Issue 235 again. Remember, this is this is box number 6. Okay. Issue 194 of Uncanny X-Men. 196 of the Uncanny X-Men. 205 of Uncanny X-Men. 286 of the Avengers. Look at that. West Coast Avengers issue 13. West Coast Avengers issue 12. Issue 11. Issue number 10 of West Coast Avengers. Issue number 9 of West Coast Avengers. Issue 8 of West Coast Avengers. Issue number 7 of the West Coast Avengers. Children of the Atom, issue number 5. Too many issues, man. Marauders, number 10. Yeah, number 10. Look, the same Marauders, issue number 20. Got Uncanny X-Men 307. Uncanny X-Men 264. Look at this. Unlimited X-Men issue 1. We got X-Men. Was this Judgment Day? Yeah, Avengers, X-Men, and the Eternals. Look at that. Bloodline, Daughter of Blade. Look at that. Incredible stuff. I also have her first appearance. Daredevil and Echo issue number 2. John Domain's Essentia, drummer of System of a Down, his own comic book series. That number 2 as well. X-Men Red issue 14. X-Men Red issue 11. Judgment Day issue 7. X-Men Red issue 7. There we go. Monica Rambeau Photon issue number 5. Storm issue 5. Look at that. Storm issue 4. Look at that. Gambit issue 4. Gambit issue 3. Gambit issue number 2. Gambit issue number 1. Look, 2 copies of the same thing. Look, Gambit issue number 1 as well. Those variants. Look at this Storm one. Issue number 3 of X-Men. The Seduction of an X-Man. What the heck? Interesting stuff. Probably gonna have to read this myself. Very interesting. X-Men Unlimited. Marauders issue 8. Storm, her original series, issue 4. Storm issue number 3. Storm issue number 2. And look at this. Sword issue 8. Look at that. Storm, all of Storm's outfits. I think they're missing a few too. Yeah, they're missing a few, but yeah, that was most of her outfits. Pretty crazy stuff. X-Men plus Fantastic Four. Yeah. Look at this. Stormcaster Storm. She will be in the What If season, so there's that. The new What If season. Look at this. Wow. Original artwork right there, man. Crazy stuff, man. Okay. Let me see. X-Men Red, issue 1. Look at that. X-Men issue 17. Amazing X-Men Annual, issue number 1. Look at that. Storm, issue 3. X-Men Annual, Uncanny X-Men Annual, issue 1. Look again, X-Men issue 25. X-Men King Size Annual X-Men number 6. Look at that. Variant Edition X-Men issue 1. Look at that. Ultimate Comics. This is Ultimate X-Men, I think. Issue 2, 20. Oh, look at this cover. Extreme X-Men issue 4. Ultimate X-Men issue 26. Marauders issue 14. X of Swords part 5 of 22. Mr. Miracle issue 1. Mr. Miracle issue 4. Issue 6. Gambit issue 5. All of his outfits. Wow, that's crazy. Look at this. The manga. X-Men the manga. Wow. You got Storm on the front. Beautiful. You got, let me see. Another variant edition of X-Men. Look at that. Arthur Adams art. Love Mohawk Storm. Issue 7 of Star Wars. Issue 10 of Star Wars. The New Guardians, issue 1. Rise of the X. Well, Powers of the X. Rise of the Powers of X, yeah. Issue 2. Superman, issue 189. So this is not my oldest Superman issue. Okay. X-Force number 4. We got another Spider-Man and Cable. Great stuff. X-Force issue 3. Rob Liefeld's Captain America issue 4. Captain America issue 3. Another Youngblood, issue 1. Got Storm, House of X. Look at that variant edition. Scoop this up a little bit more if I can. Mystery in Madripoor. Mystery in Madripoor again. Got Patch. Mr. Miracle issue 2. Superman Multiplicity. Look at that. DC Universe Rebirth Superman. Look at that. Great stuff. X-Men issue 175. Look at this. Immortal X-Men issue 11. Uncanny X-Force. Storm issue 11. Look at that. Stormbreakers. Storm cover again. Storm issue 9. Storm issue 7. So much Storm. Issue 6 of Storm. Issue 5 of Storm. Issue 3 of Storm. Got Storm and Forge. Storm issue 2. Again or before the Storm. Issue 1 of Storm. Teen Titans issue 25. The new Teen Titans issue 18. Check this out. Sandman issue 69. First appearance of Daniel Hall as the Sandman. Look at that. Sandman. Issue 26 of Sandman. Issue 19 of Sandman. These are comic books, man. Captain America issue 331. Sandman issue 7. Yeah. Captain America issue 316. Captain America issue 309. The new Teen Titans issue 35. I have this one already. Issue 301 of Captain America. Issue 285 of Captain America. Daredevil issue 295. The Incredible Hulk issue 242. The Uncanny X-Men issue 238. The New Mutants issue 56. Magnet and the Mutant Force. Look at that. And look at this bad boy. So Action Comics issue 1 facsimile. First appearance of Superman, but it's a reprint. Scarlet Witch issue 2. West Coast Avengers issue 38. Captain America issue 244. Captain America issue 318. The New Mutants issue 64. New Mutants issue 65. Captain America issue 201. Got Stormbreakers cover with Gambit and Storm. Marvel Official Handbook. Marvel Universe, yeah. Monica Rambeau Photon issue 4. Issue 3 of Monica Rambeau Photon. Spectacular Spider-Man issue 140. The Avengers issue 279. Fantastic Four issue 355. Whew. Well, guys, that was box number 6. Now, got some news for you. Your boy is hungry. Your boy is running out of juice in his voice, I guess. Guys, I really appreciate you guys watching this whole live stream. Don't forget to subscribe if you look forward to more comic book related content. I have been doing what did you say? I have been doing like some random art here and there or whatever. It's been pretty fun. I've been collecting comics for years with my wife. We have a lot of books. I have 4 more cases full of books. 4 more cases. I will go through those. But the bad news is I won't be able to go through them today. Let me put these right here. These bad boys. Yeah, because I have so many freaking books, man. But no, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments. I'm quick to respond. So thank you guys for watching. The Robert Salazar comics out. See ya. If I can do it.